Thanks, Anil. Hello viewers, I am Grace. I will be talking about the rivers and biodiversity of India. Let's start with rivers in India. India is a land of rivers. The country is blessed with many rivers that originate from the Himalayas and flow into the Bay of Bengal or the Arabian Sea. These rivers have played a significant role in the country's history, culture, and economy. Let's take a look at some of the major rivers in India, their origins, and their significance. Ganga River. The Ganga is one of the longest rivers in India and is considered to be one of the holiest rivers in the country. It originates from the Gangotri Glacier in the Himalayas and flows through several states before emptying into the Bay of Bengal. The river is a major source of water for irrigation and supports agriculture in the northern plains. It is also an important source of hydroelectric power generation. Brahmaputra River. The Brahmaputra is one of the major rivers in India and is considered to be the lifeline of Assam. It originates in Tibet and flows through several states before entering Bangladesh and finally emptying into the Bay of Bengal. The river supports a variety of aquatic life and is an important source of fish for the people living along its banks. The Brahmaputra is also an important source of hydroelectric power generation. Yamuna River. The Yamuna is another major river in India and is considered to be the sister of the Ganga. It originates in the Yamunotri Glacier in the Himalayas and flows through several states before emptying into the Ganga in Uttar Pradesh. The river is a major source of water for irrigation and supports agriculture in the northern plains. It is also an important source of hydroelectric power generation. Godavari River. The Godavari is the second longest river in India and is considered to be the lifeline of Andhra Pradesh. It originates in Maharashtra and flows through several states before emptying into the Bay of Bengal. The river is a major source of water for irrigation and supports agriculture in the Deccan Plateau. It is also an important source of hydroelectric power generation. Krishna. The Krishna is another major river in India and is considered to be the lifeline of Maharashtra and Karnataka. It originates in the Western Ghats and flows through several states before emptying into the Bay of Bengal. The river is a major source of water for irrigation and supports agriculture in the Deccan Plateau. It is also an important source of hydroelectric power generation. Apart from agriculture and hydroelectric power generation, these rivers also play an important role in transportation. Many of these rivers are navigable, and transportation of goods and people takes place along their banks. Talking about the biodiversity of India, it is a country with incredible diversity, not only in terms of its culture and people but also in terms of its flora and fauna. India is one of the 17 megadiverse countries of the world, with approximately 8% of the world's biodiversity. India is home to a wide variety of flora and fauna that is unique to the region. Today we will be discussing India's rich biodiversity, including its flora and fauna, and the efforts being made to conserve them. India's diverse flora comprises more than 45,000 plant species. India has 15,000 flowering plant species, including 7,000 endemic species. The Indian subcontinent is home to a large variety of vegetation types, from tropical rainforests to alpine tundra. The Himalayas, which run across the northern part of the country, have a significant impact on the country's vegetation. The Western Ghats, the Eastern Ghats, and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands are the other important hotspots for plant diversity in India. And not only this, but India is also home to an incredible variety of fauna, with over 90,000 animal species. India is home to several charismatic megafauna species such as the Bengal tiger, Indian rhinoceros, Indian elephant, Asiatic lion, and snow leopard. India has 500 species of mammals, 2,000 species of birds, and 5,000 species of reptiles, amphibians, and fish. India also has a significant number of endemic species such as the Nilgiri tahr, Andaman wild pig, and Nicobar pigeon. Now, with all the above information that we have studied so far, our host Kale will be giving us the geopolitical significance of India because of its incredible geography.